Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the Brewers baseball starts right now.
27.
Jose Altuve is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, one away. In now, George Springer. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Springer.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
This is in the air to left field. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
That's a ball.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. So stepping in.
Right fielder, Josh
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here it comes, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1. And he pops him up back behind second base. And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Christian Yelich stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hard liner to center field. Springer patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready now, Keon Broxton. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. And he is in there. Digging in now, Ryan Braun. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He enters
Leading off
play
for
hitting in
Houston.
the 260s
Shortstop.
for the year.
Carlos Correa.
And that's in there for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One 1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Smoke is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, G.SKILL Gurriel. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is under it, and the inning is over. Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Heading out toward shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 down. Here's Jonathan Scope now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1 now to Iglesias. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Reddick is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Big break to the curveball, but it misses down and in for ball 1. Swing and a liner. And that one stayed up a little high.
I got 2-1 to count.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Evan
Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Riding in once again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's George Springer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a good slider here to start the at bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, clearly they didn't forget what he did last time with the home run, because they are really pitching him careful right here. And now they're 2-0 and behind in the count again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Broxton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Into the box now, Manny Pena. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Manny Pena.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground toward short. Correa gloves it on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Yelich. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So striding in, Keon Broxton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll get down out there near the wall. In to score, the runner from second. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Just short, hit hard. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And a changeup that time. Swing and a ball sent high and deep. This one is gone. A home run. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Hit hard back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Left fielder
Marwin Gonzalez stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got your 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
But that finds its way through for a base hit. And the run will come in to score from second, as now it's a 3-1 ball game. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
First baseman number 10.
Has a look, now the pitch. A little bouncer. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Here's Justin Smoke now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Justin Smoke
takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Second baseman Jonathan Schoop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jonathan Schoop is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Digging in, Jose Iglesias. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A swinging bunt to the mound. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play there as runners do move up to second and third.
Third baseman number 4, Andres Blanco.
And a throw behind the runner at third, but he'll be in there easily. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Catcher, number 9.
Manny Pena will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. It's a big at bat.
And that misses 2-1. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Lorenzo Cain waits on deck. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. In now is Lorenzo Cain. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this ought to plate a couple as this falls down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. In is Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the. Evan Gaddis now standing in. Comes into this at.
Hitting for Houston, number 16, Brian McCann.
And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here's George Springer as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-4 game.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Kane. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Altuve is on his way home. And that'll score the go-ahead run from second to make it 5-4. Ready once again, Jesus Aguilar. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional.
The batter, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Corey Knebel is going to take over.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 46.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Kane comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Here's Carlos Correa now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches. Great spot.
And we'll have to leave it there. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Keon Broxton.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's Ryan Braun now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ryan Braun.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Broxton rounds the corner and is headed home. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Smoke. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Runner goes for second. Sent on the ground out to second. In to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 5-5 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Schoop. Chris Davinsky is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1 and 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Throw won't get him. Digging in once again, Andres Blanco. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Standing in, Manny Pena. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. In there for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Ball 1. From the stretch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taking.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 9.
This one's flared toward left center. Iglesias onto the grass. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in one. Once again, Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Center fielder.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time for the 1st out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Keon Broxton. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Correa. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Riding in once again, Jose Altuve. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Here's George Springer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. A dive, but he's back. 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And he'll dive back in. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the 1. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's
Designated hitter.
Joaquin Soria is in
the plate. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Ready once again, Ryan Braun. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. A shot down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Gonzalez. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready for another chance. Jose Iglesias. New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the... Ready for another. Shot now, Josh Reddick. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. 1 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Brad Miller is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Coming to the plate now, Manny Pena. Stephen Vogt will come on now.
Number 12, Stephen Vogt.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. That misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
On the ground up the middle. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. In his Christian Yelich. He was a ground-out victim.
Christian Yelich.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Colin McHugh enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Curtis Granderson will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. McHugh pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put. Digging in.
Leading off for Houston,
Jeremy Jeffress comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. He had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Number 4.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Granderson is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he wound up with 3 hits, triple, a double, a single, very close to the cycle, but he wasn't able to lose one over the fence. Still a great game at the plate, though.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Astros, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left